power and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations of our guests to care about our natural world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's floor. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or you step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, we'll see the whales moving together, in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orca, but commonly referred to as killer whales, here at SeaWorld, we like to call them Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makaio, our killer whale family. Makaio is our youngest whale, and just 13 years of age, and our oldest whale is Makaio's mother, Katina, who this year will be celebrating her 48th birthday. Katina is also the matriarch, or leader of our pod. SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning, through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Now, one of the first healthcare or husbandry behaviors that we train is a position in which we would ask for a voluntary blood sample. The whales learn to roll ventral or upside down and present us with those large tail flukes. Not only does this give us a great view of their entire body, but it also gives us access to blood vessels that are easily seen on the white undersides of those tail flukes. And I believe our largest male whale, Trua, is here to demonstrate that exact behavior. There's Nick's hand signal to ask him to roll over and expose that ventral side to us. And if we take a look down here at those big tail flukes I was talking about, you may actually be able to see those blood vessels where we get that blood sample. Now, our veterinarians will collect the blood sample at least once a month, and as you can see, the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout a procedure like this. Now, as trainers, you'll commonly see us rubbing down or massaging the whales, whether on their backs, their pectoral flippers, or those tail flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way that we can reward them for remaining calm during the procedure. It's also a great way for us to strengthen our relationships with the whales. Now, another important diagnostic is weighing our whales, and we're able to weigh the whales by asking them to slide their bodies out of the water, but onto a giant killer whale-sized scale located in one of our adjacent pools. Now, we may have a whale demonstrate this here in the slide-out area. You'll notice when they slide out of the water that a portion of their body from their dorsal fin to their tail flukes will remain in the water. That part of their body is called the peduncle. It's the powerhouse of the killer whale. It's very muscular and very heavy. In fact, natural killer whale behavior we see out with athletic whales and all killer whales is the ability to lift that portion of their body with such force that they're able to completely turn before re-entering the water. So in this case, in order to get an accurate weight of our killer whales, we simply ask them to lift that peduncle up and out of the water. Training this posture ensures accuracy, so we know our younger whales are growing properly and that our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
All right, everybody, we just learned that killer whales love to play. But did you know that they actually learn a lot by playing and through observational learning and mimicry? But we're going to put that to the test with our young male Makaio and everybody here in the center section of the stadium. So if you guys would like to help us out, stay right where you are, but just stand up. We're going to play a little game of killer whale follow the leader. And you guys are the leaders. Now, on the count of 3, all we need you to do is raise both hands up in the air and wave them at Makaio. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Everybody wave! And he's got it! Excellent job, everybody. Thank you so much. You guys can have a seat. You'll notice the killer whales pay very close attention to us. They have great eyesight both below and above the water and can often be seen jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. Here comes a behavior called a spy hop from Trua over on the left side. When you see him, give him a great big cheer. All right, okay, now right side of the stadium, I want you guys to help us out. Go ahead, everybody stand up. We're gonna do a hand signal for a side breach. So you're gonna hold your fingers up in the air like goal posts, like a field goal. Throw it over your left shoulder. With Kelly, ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent breach signal, everyone. Now, killer whales will breach for a number of reasons, but many times it's to just show off. Oh, that was a big splash. Don't worry, there's more where that came from. Let's hear it for our 2 male killer whales, Trua and Makaio. As you can see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they can eat several hundred pounds of food every day. Now in the ocean, their diet depends on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable. The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Every different future, follow SeaWorld on Facebook and Instagram to keep track of our latest rescues. Find out more about the animals in our care.